In 2017, I fell in love with a band called While She Sleeps. Ever since then, I listened to all their stuff, and the only thing I didn't find was disappointment. I can say the exact same thing about their newest record called So What.
Can we beat this if we all tear apart and break the walls?
One of the biggest problems that faces a band that has released a really successful album deemed by lots of fans as their best work is an insane amount of pressure on their shoulders. While She Sleeps, after You Are We, was pretty much forced to write and release a perfect record. Did they manage it? So what is so different from previous bands' works in terms of general mood and vibe that it's not that easy to compare it to anything? Interestingly enough, one of the most frequent phrases that popped in my head when I was listening to this record was, "This is so While She Sleeps." I guess they have accomplished the task of writing a record that stays true to their sound and intent while also being something slightly on the edge of experiment and change. As one of the most important things in music, production plays a huge role in first impression. If it sounds bad, it doesn't matter if it's written good, it will stay bad. I cannot say While She Sleeps songs sound incredible to me, as I heard better productions from other bands, but I will say that this particular record sounds genuine and balanced. That's all I care for. A very strong side of this record is lyric writing. It is in general a very strong side of this band, but So What, in my opinion, brings it to a whole new level. The record brings up themes of social decay, motivates to change, motivates to move forward, and overall has a positive and moving message in a sense. Some songs like Elephant gave me strong Architects' Daybreaker era lyric writing vibe. Riffs and breakdowns are one of the most signature things from While She Sleeps. It's something that made them stand out. This record wasn't a huge step into a new direction. At the same time, So What is much more brave. In fact, is the bravest album from While She Sleeps, as it provides you with some very tasty and experimental riffs and awesome structures. There's a lot of electronics that sometimes complement the sound, sometimes ruin it. My biggest problem with this record is that sometimes music can feel slightly overwhelming and or stale because of it. But those are very rare occasions, because usually you are too busy getting impressed by innovative and captivating pacing and writing. When it comes to vocals, While She Sleeps is for sure one of a kind. The decision to have multiple lead singers sing at the same time was a correct decision. It creates a feeling of friendliness and family in their songs. There is much more clean vocals in So What, which is fitting for the new style of the record. Lawrence Laws Taylor has much more clean vocal parts, which I liked a lot. What I didn't like, however, is his screaming vocals. They sound different than on other records. It sounded like Laws has taken some time to master his technique to make it more proper and less damaging. But there is still something off about it. Sean Long also gets a lot more attention on this record, which is awesome too. But who really steals the show in terms of vocals is Matt Welch. His unique voice timbre stands out of the mix the most. You can hear him easily even when the choir is singing. Oh yeah, choir. They teased it before the record came out, and it's something that I was very excited about. I really liked the instances where choir was used because I felt like it made the sound much more refined and added depth to certain songs, making the experience of So What much more enjoyable and individual. I thought music writing on So What is a great one. It makes you feel relaxed and kind of cozy. So What sounds like an attempt of a couple of friends to come together and write some songs fueled by pure passion. And knowing While She Sleeps, that is probably the case.
Don't say you didn't see it coming. Now the world's in disarray, and all that
So What is a different kind of animal. It's not your average metal or metalcore album. It's not You or We, it's not brainwashed. It's So What. It's unique. It's While She Sleeps. I did not feel like it was necessarily the best thing I've heard in my life, but I can say that with every next listen, the songs began to feel much warmer and closer to my heart. Did it impress me? Yes. Everything from aggressive riffs to satisfying choruses, from simple yet punchy breakdowns to beautiful as always lead guitars. Did it make me think? Yes. It is a deep record about the importance to belong, to get together, to feel, and to open your mind and eyes to what is happening around you. Is So What the best album of the year? No, it's just different. Some albums are not made to be the best. Some albums are made to be something much more personal to the artists and fans. Did it disappoint me? No. It is in no way a bad record. Again, it's just different. It is a good experiment with music, which deserves, if not respect, but at least acknowledgement. Should you listen to it? Yes. It might be a hit or miss for you, but I can assure you, it will make you feel something much more than just headbangs. So What is a record that was made to mean something. What does So What mean to you?